Hello friends, let's learn figures of speech today. Today we'll do simile and metaphor in figures of speech. The name is a little odd, isn't it? Speech and has figures. Okay, let's see what this is. Look at these pictures. What do these pictures tell you? Well, you see a person here who appears to be watching a movie or something like that, and he's been stabbed. You see a woman here who's sitting and there's a wheel before her. And there is this clock who appears to be flying. What could these mean? I'm sure you would have guessed a few. The movie bored me to death. I think she sat behind the wheel while on the highway. You better hurry because time flies. Aren't these pictures and the sentences a little mismatch? I mean, when you hear the sentence, the movie bored me to death, it doesn't really mean the movie is killing you. Nobody can die of boredom, can they? And the same is with the rest of the two pictures as well. These are called as figures of speech. So, figures of speech, what are they? A word or a phrase used to express an idea in a non literal manner. It is used to create a rhetorical. It enhances the language and adds richness to the text. We find figures of speech mostly in poems, right? That makes poems interesting. Okay, let's do the first figure of speech today, and that is simile. As the name itself suggests, it means similar to. Simile, similar to. But there is a comparison in this. So, two objects or two ideas are compared to each other to bring out a similarity in them. Words like, as, similar to are common identifiers of a simile. So, if you find these words, you know it could be a simile. Let's take a few examples. This is a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber. So there's a comparison of cucumber to being cool. Sly as a fox. Comparison of a fox being sly. And what could this one be? Sun, as bright as a sun, as hot as a sun. It could be anything. Or maybe as happy as the sun, like in this picture. Let's look at some more examples. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, like a diamond in the sky. The little star is compared to a diamond with the obvious word like, which is an indicator of a simile. She fought like a lioness in the war. Her bravery is compared to a lioness with the obvious word like. Life without a dream is like a bird without wings. What could this one be? Please write it in the comment section and let me check. So there's a comparison of two objects or ideas with each other. That's a simile. Now, what is a metaphor? Again, there is a comparison here in metaphor, but there's a slight difference. Two objects or ideas are compared, but the compared objects or ideas are shown to be identical. It is used to enhance the richness of poetry. So let's find out what metaphors are with the help of some examples. You see a clock here and money here. Something coming to your mind? Time is money. Okay. Another one, a couch potato. Raj is a couch potato. This one, which we have already seen in the simile, she was a lioness in the war. Now, in each one of these examples, you find that the first object and the second object are one and the same. There is no difference. Similarly here and here as well. So there's a slight difference you see between this example and the one that we saw previously in simile, isn't it? So the comparison of two objects or ideas as being the same. There are no words like, as, similar to, same as, etc. in a metaphor, right? So this is a metaphor. Now how do you identify a metaphor? Let's go step by step. Let me give you three very easy steps. The first one, find the two objects or ideas that are compared. Identify the characteristics of the object or the idea being compared to. Know that these two objects or ideas are one and the same. Let's do this with a few examples. Tim was the black sheep of his family. So, what does that mean? It means Tim and the black sheep are same. So how do you approach this one by one? First, two objects, Tim and black sheep, which are compared to each other. Now, the characteristic of the black sheep, which is an odd or disreputable member of the family. And black sheep and Tim are one and the same, right? Let's look at one more example. You are a peach. Oh, two objects, you and peach. Characteristic of peach, pleasant and easygoing. And peach and you are one and the same. There's no direct comparison with the words like, as, or similar to, but the two objects being one and the same. Okay? Sia is a tough nut. Woohoo! Here comes the nut. What could this be? Try it out and write it in the comment section. Thank you. It was presented by Mugdha Pandit by Pandit's Academy.